prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
It is Boxing Day today, and it's time for Game Week 18 in the Premier League. My name is Afreak, and here's the premise of this video and the team I have in FPL. So I created my team live for the first time this season back in Game Week 1, ended up playing my wildcard in Game Week 2, and then it was then that I decided that I'm going to have Salah, Alexander-Arnold, Saka, and Haaland for the entirety of the season in my team. And I'll build my team around that spine. So here I am, back again to show you the transfers that I'm going to be making in this game week. I have been making a few transfers over the course of the season, but I haven't made as many videos. So I will show you the transfers that I made in the last couple of game weeks, which I did not document. And I will take you through the narratives which I believe will be at play for this game week and for the game weeks ahead as well. So let's get started. So as you can see, my team has Alexander-Arnold, Saka, Salah, and Haaland. And in the next 10 minutes or so, maybe 9 minutes and 30 seconds or so, I will show you the transfers that I'm going to be making. I have played my wild card in game week 2. I have all my chips alive. And as you can see, I have 1,021 points, which is not that great, but not too bad either. Considering my performances over the years, it's pretty decent. And I have made 12 transfers in total. Squad value is pathetic at 102.7, but I still believe that I have a chance this season. Among the friends that I have, I really believe that this team can do really well if I continue to hold the spine that I just spoke about. But Mr. Saka got injured in the 5-1 drubbing of Crystal Palace in the last game week, and while I would have loved to have Saka in the team with Arsenal playing Ipswich Town in the next, I don't know. No, Arsenal are playing last on Boxing Day. So yeah, there's a couple, I think 3 hours to go before the deadline, but I want to get rid of Saka in this game week itself. And as you can see, Smith Rowe is also someone that has to go. The sad part about this video is that I could not make this video, say, 3 days ago and make use of the value that Saka had held in himself. Because, okay, let me just have list view in here. So I had purchased Saka, and I don't know why they're not showing me the purchase price and the sale price. But let me tell you, I purchased Saka right at the start of the season, and I had seen that the value of Saka was somewhere around 10.5 or 10.6, but now it's come down to 10.4, which is again a loss of 0.2 million. So his value has been depreciating since his injury, and I cannot hold him in my team. And that is like, these are the things that are basics in playing Fantasy Premier League. I have to get rid of Saka right now because very soon his value will go down further. So let us do a quick overview of what's been happening in this game week. Obviously, Isak, after his hat-trick, is the most transferred player in FPL. Luis Diaz seems to be back in form. Jesus, again, scoring 5 goals against Crystal Palace in the last few days. So he is among the most chosen players in Premier League, in Fantasy Premier League. Maddison and Rogers. And there's no doubt that Saka has been the most transferred out, as you can see with the huge number of, 2 million. Okay, that's strange. But the strangest thing here is that Haaland is again among the most transferred out players. And let's see why that is, even when we have City playing Everton, Leicester City, and West Ham. And then Brentford and Ipswich and Chelsea and Arsenal. Okay, so at least for the next 3 game weeks, we can see that I can still have Haaland in the team before I transfer him out because his value has been going down as well from 15 to 14.8 while it was on the rise. I think it had gone up to 15.3 or something, but it's zero point 0.5 down since then. But I'll still hold on to Haaland in my team because as you know, the premise of the team and the video is that I have this spine which is of which comprises of um, Alexander Arnold, Saka, Salah, and Haaland. But since Saka is going to go, in this video, I'll be showing you the transfer that I'll be making in for Saka. With that said, and with the view that City should be doing something in the next 2 or 3 game weeks, I will be holding Haaland, and I won't repeat that. So let's quickly move to making those transfers. But before I do that, let me show you my performance in the last game week and the game weeks before. So one big miss was Hodgson. At 14 points, he was sitting on the bench. I did not feel like he's going to make a huge difference in the squad. Um, so yeah, missed out on 14 points last game week. Then again, I missed out on 13 points on Ahmad the game week before. And yeah, my team's been doing pretty decent. Well, not decent, but at least a little above average. Pedro Porro is one player that I want to get rid of since a very long time. He's not been giving that many points, and I don't think Spurs will be having a clean sheet considering the run of fixtures that they have, even with Nottingham Forest, rejuvenated Wolves, and definitely not against Newcastle. So Pedro Porro, while a super talented guy, he's been just not giving me as many points. His value has not increased or decreased at 5.5 since the start of the season. So Pedro Porro is one player that has to go. Matthias Nunes, Ndiaye, Eight Nuri, Buonante, Lewis, and Jorginho Rotner were some of the players that I had got in, I think, in game week 13, no? Or even before that. Okay. So I held that team for a long time, I guess. So you can see I did not make many transfers. Um, so game week 10. Oh, I still have them. So 36, 38 points. Okay, that's where I made those transfers. So I made that transfer of getting Zoboslai out, Rogers out, Welbeck out in game week 9. So since then, my team has been doing just above average uh, every game week, and there were some transfers that I made in game week. Let me quickly check. Okay, so yeah, I made those transfers in game week 15, where I brought in Enzo, Ahmad, Smith Rowe, and Cunha in the team. And I think no, I had Mazraoui since the beginning. So let me not ponder on that too much. Game week 15 was when I made those transfers. My team has been above average since then, so not too bad. And it's time for game week 18. And yeah, that's what my team looks like. If I have to select the player, um, the players to play, let me just quickly make those changes. So I'll bring in uh, Mazraoui against Wolves. No. With the form of Hodgson, I think I'll bring in Hodgson. So if I had to not make any transfers in this game week, this would be the team that I would be playing with. And let me just have a look. So Nottingham Forest I believe that Nottingham Forest will be conceding at least one goal, probably. Um, but with the form that they're in, I am still doubtful between Sells and Flecken as to who I should be playing. So my team overall looks okay, but there's one big transfer that I would have to make, and that is, oh God, my selling price of Saka is sitting at 10.2 million. I better get rid of Saka as soon as possible. And these are like things that I would recommend that everybody does, which I know that mostly you would have removed Saka long ago, but I'll probably get rid of Smith Rowe as well, because if I keep holding him, his value is going to go down. So let me just quickly show you the transfers that I have made, uh, the total number of transfers that I've made. And you can see that I have only made 12 transfers over the course of 17 game weeks. And I obviously haven't taken a hit this season. So it feels bad to take a hit of -4 points, but I would have no other option. But then again, if I get rid of Smith Rowe and go for a lower value player, I mean, lower value than Smith Rowe would probably leave me with nothing in the midfield. Oh God, there's only Adama. Not a player that I would want to have in my team for sure. So Dibbling, but with Enzo Ahmad, I can probably have Dibbling in my team, but does that help me get Palmer? What's 11.1? Oh, and the value of Palmer has gone up. So I cannot get Palmer in my team. That's for sure. Doesn't look good. I'll probably have to get rid of Cunha and get Joao Pedro at 5.9. Let me try that. Let me restore Smith Rowe, select replacement, and okay. Joao Pedro at 5.8. He's been playing 90 minutes, but without really making any impact. Super low XG as well. But let's see if that lets me have. So yeah, I can have Palmer if I bring in Joao Pedro. But why the hell is okay, Vardy? Not a great run of fixtures for sure, especially with Liverpool coming up. Uh, yeah, it doesn't look good. So I'll probably continue having Cunha, especially against Manchester United at home. Wolves are a team that are rebuilding, and they can really cause an upset, if at all it's an upset, uh, against Manchester United. So I'll continue to have Cunha in my team, and my starters are going to be Haaland and Cunha. So what do I do? So Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro is the one that I'll probably have to sacrifice, because he's sitting at 5.5, and he's one player that I probably want to get rid of as soon as possible, considering the fact that um, yeah, I mean, these fixtures don't really make a difference because Spurs are going to concede anyway. I mean, the only team that probably got a 6 against was Southampton. No, it doesn't look great. Um, Pedro Porro is going to go. So let's get a replacement for Pedro Porro really quickly. Uh, 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 Mikolenko? Yeah, probably Mikolenko. But let's look at Mikolenko's fixtures. Playing City, oh no. Okay, oh no. All three teams are in super duper form. And yeah, they pulled off a clean sheet against Chelsea at home, but definitely they're going to concede against City, Nottingham Forest, as well as yeah, not a great run of fixtures until game week 24. So no Mikolenko. Chelsea have a great run of fixtures, as far as I know. Um, yeah, it has to be someone from Chelsea, and since I have only Enzo in my team, and I'll be getting in Palmer as well, that would mean that I'll be tripling up on Chelsea. That doesn't sound that great either. Oof. Um, and not having someone from Arsenal isn't a great choice either. So what to do? I'm going to do this. We're going to double up on Arsenal, okay? Getting Gabriel in and hmm, maybe Bowen? Or how does... Okay, not great fixtures for Bowen after Southampton. But you know what? If West Ham are going to do anything, it's going to be Jared Bowen on the score sheet in the form of assists or a goal. He's been doing pretty decent this season. His XG is high as well. Uh, Luis Diaz, great fixtures coming up. So the choice between Luis Diaz and uh, I wanted to have Palmer for sure. But let's look at Gabriel. So the Gabriel's 27% of the teams. Luis Diaz is in 20% of the teams. Morgan Rogers, Ismail Assar is only 2%. And Martinelli is only 3.9%. He's definitely going to start. Martinelli is going to start. So I'd perhaps get Martinelli in the team, but with the kind of form Liverpool are in, what I, what should I do? Well, I'll get rid of Cunha as well, get a -8, and that'll be my total hits for the season maybe. Um, because it's fantasy Salah league anyway, so I'm not going to get rid of Salah all season, and I should be doubling up on Arsenal, but yeah, if I have to get someone from Arsenal, it's got to be in the defense because that'll make my team stronger overall. Um, okay, I'm getting confused now, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I did not want to exceed over 10 minutes, and I'm not sure if I have already. So I'll quickly make these changes, and this is what we should be doing, right? Making transfers really quickly, because otherwise you'll be just making a one transfer and the other, and then getting confused, and then you'll be making a particular transfer, then getting rid of that player, bringing in someone else, and then after the game week you'll realize your first transfer that you made was the one that you had to make. So it always happens with me. So I'm not going to waste too much time. Luis Diaz is in sublime form. So let me bring in Luis Diaz. That leaves me with 9 million, just enough to bring in Isak. Okay, that's a -8, and it's huge. I don't like to take such hits, especially with two yellows in the team, but I don't think I'll be playing my bench boost anytime soon as well. So that will strengthen my team to quite a lot. And I believe Salah will not be playing more than, say, 70 to 75 minutes, as long as he's not chasing records. Um, yeah, he should not be playing more than 70 to 75 minutes against Leicester City. So having Luis Diaz would be a good option. Uh, but let's see if I have Bowen. Yeah, that gives me a completely different uh, outlook for the game week. With Bowen against Southampton, I'm just expecting him to give me points in double digits. Yeah, should I be taking that risk? Mm, tripling up on Liverpool? Nah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll probably go with this, but let's see what happens. Martinelli is at 6.7 and they're playing Ipswich Town. If this guy is going to come back in form, it's going to be in the absence of Saka for sure. Um, and they are also saying that Ethan Nwaneri is going to play um, in this game week. But Martinelli, when he plays well, he's a great guy, great lad. But yeah, Bowen. I will be having another free transfer next game week, and if I have to switch among players, I'll be switching the 7.5 of Bowen with either Luis Diaz or say Martinelli, maybe Gordon. But yeah, I just cannot have Palmer in my team right now with Gabriel, Isak, and as you can see with Isak, Haaland, and Salah, as well as Bowen, I have quite a few captaincy options in my team, and which is what I like to have. So for this game week, obviously Salah is captain, but yeah, even after this game week, if I get rid of Bowen and bring in someone else, I will have two more captaincy options that I could go ahead with in Haaland and Isak. Um, if Bowen does really well in this game week, which I think he will, um, I would still probably be transferring him out before they host Liverpool. Yeah, I'm not sure. So right now, I think Bowen looks a good option for me to bring in because it gives me a variety in teams as well. So I will click on make transfers with a -8 hit. Um, yeah, I could still continue to have Cunha and not take the -8. Uh, you know what? I'll not take the -8. Yeah, I will not take the -8. I'll take -4. Gabriel. Yeah, I'll let Cunha play. They're playing Manchester United after all, so I'm hoping he scores and gets me the points, which probably Isak will as well. But yeah, why take the -4? So that's all, guys. I'm making my transfers. Let me click on make transfers. -4. Yeah, I have to take -4. Confirm transfers. There we go. And bring in Bowen for Wadi. Smith Rowe. I'll probably put him last. So my striker is here. If it's 4 in defense, yeah, I'll have to play 4 defense. But not too bad. Everyone's playing at home, and yeah, my team looks decent overall. Saving transfers, sells against Spurs at home. Yeah. Plus it's Nuno Espirito Santo. So Nuno will be going on all guns blazing against Spurs this game week. Nuno sells. Guys, you got to win in this game week. I've anyways gotten rid of Pedro Porro in this episode. So yeah, that's what my team looks like. It sells Alexander Arnold, Hall, Gabriel, Hodgson, Enzo Sala, Ahmad Bowen, Cunha, and Haaland. Haaland, it will be staying in my team as long as possible. But yeah, tune into the next video in the next game week or wherever you get a notification. Click subscribe and you will know whenever I make an update to my team live. And yeah, send me your feedback. If there's anything that I can do to improve my content, let me know. Other than that, all the best for game week 18, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks. Bye.